Committee meeting for June 6, 2022 to order. Please call the roll.
Counselor Hill.
Here.
Counselor Burridge. Counselor Walker.
Here.
Counselor Gozick.
He's excused. Could I have a motion to approve the minutes for our May 16, 2022 meeting? Counselor Burridge, Counselor Walker.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Is there any old business to come before this committee? Seeing none, we'll move on to new business under communication. Item number 1, Tim Rice, Commissioner of Public Works and Parks and Recreation, has received a request from Danielle Monahan for use of public space at Oak Hill Park for a baby shower on August 13, 2022 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Any questions from the council on this? Okay. Could I have a motion, please? Counselor Walker, Counselor Burridge.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Item number 2, Tim Rice, Commissioner of Public Works and Parks and Recreation, has received a request from Valerie Baxter for use of public space near the Bell Tower in Brightback Park for a baby shower on June 18, 2022 from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Again, any questions or concerns on this request? Okay, could I have a motion, please? Counselor Burridge, Counselor Walker.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Item number 3, Tim Rice, Commissioner of Public Works and Parks and Recreation, has received a request from Carolyn Moroney from Max for use of public space at Breikback Park for the setup of a bounce house on June 18, 2022 from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. for the Max Annual Family Picnic. Any questions or concerns from the council on this one? Okay, could I have a motion, please? Counselor Walker, Counselor Burridge.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Item number 4, the Special Events Committee through the Office of Economic Development received a request from Sean Madden to host a block party to be held on Saturday, August 6, 2022. This request did come to me because there was a concern by Canales about the road being blocked off, his entrances and exits for the business, but we've basically had Sean commit to receive approval from all his neighbors and move it at least 50 feet south of Canales' nearest entrance or exit. So we tried to take care of that issue. Any questions or concerns from the council?
I got a question.
Yep.
Is this the first time?
For him, yes, I guess it's a housewarming party, so he must be buying a house in the area.
Okay,
Should be a one-time.
understood.
Any other questions or concerns? Okay, could I have a motion, please? Counselor Walker, Counselor Burridge.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Item number 5, the Special Events Committee through the Office of Economic Development received a request from Leanna Chapman of Leanna's Art Room, CNY, to provide ongoing outdoor public and private art events and workshops to local youth and families during the months of June, July, and August of 2022. Is Leanna here tonight? Okay. I was told that she would be coming to answer any questions we had, but again, this is pretty basic. And the actual visual that this is going to project, I think, is really nice for the city to have art classes and different events going on in the various parks throughout the summer. So I support this 100%. Any questions or concerns from the council? Okay, could I have a motion, please? Counselor Burridge, Counselor Walker.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Item number 6, the Oswego Renaissance Association requests use of public space to place their annual Block Challenge and Pride Project signage in the designated locations. Any questions or concerns from the council on this one? Counselor Walker?
I just have one concern. If we could have them move it, they usually put them on the corners, and they're right in that little pie of the sidewalks, and it impedes traffic, the sight of traffic. I was just wondering if they could set them back further. That's the only thing I ask.
Yeah, I don't think
'Cause I
that
had
would be
a
an
few
issue at all.
problems last year.
Yep, we can reach out to them for sure.
All right, perfect,
Okay.
thanks.
Any other questions or concerns? Okay, could I have a motion, please? Counselor Walker, Counselor Burridge.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
And item number 7, Tim Rice, Commissioner of Public Works and Parks and Recreation, has received a request from Susan McBurney on behalf of the Oswego Bookmobile for permission to use public space during their annual literacy program during the 2022 summer months. Recurring request, and any questions or concerns from the council? Okay, could I have a motion, please? Counselor Burridge, Counselor Walker.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
Is there any other business to come before this committee? Seeing none, I'll take a motion to adjourn. Counselor Burridge, Counselor Walker.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Counselor Walker.
Yes.
At this time, I'd like to open the Administrative Services Committee meeting. Please call the roll.
Counselor Coordino.
Here.
Counselor McBrearty.
She's excused.
Counselor Hill.
Here.
Counselor Plunkett.
Here.
Counselor Burridge.
Here.
I'd like a motion to approve the minutes of the May 16th, 2022 committee meeting. Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Burridge.
Counselor Corodino.
Yes.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Any old business? Seeing none. Item number 1, under communication, Mayor William J. Barlow Jr. requests that Onondaga County Purchasing be authorized to seek bids for the West Linear Riverwalk project. Mr. Mayor, would you like to?
Thank you. This is the West Linear Riverwalk area from the, what you can refer to as the kiddie pool behind the, what was formerly the Galloway Real Estate Building, all the way up to behind the post office to where the pavilion on the switchback ramp used to be. This was an area that was damaged and was recognized under our FEMA declaration. So we have about $1.4 million in FEMA funds to rebuild this area. If you remember, the difference between the FEMA money and the ready money is the FEMA money restores it back to the design it was in to begin with. So we did have Barton and LaJudas come in and do some preliminary work, take an assessment, and then come up with what will be the new design, which will look just like the old design. So now we're taking that set of plans, putting it out to bid to get a contractor to come and hopefully repair that area sometime soon. We did recently, as you may have noticed, we did take the pavilion down that was on the switchback ramp because it was deemed unsafe, so it was either take that down or close the trail off. With the fishing season approaching, we want to leave that open, so the pavilion's gone, which kind of starts the project. So now we look to finish it off and dress up the area as well as part of the process.
All right, thank you, Mayor. Any questions for the mayor on this one? Any questions from the public? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Counselor Hill, Counselor Plunkett.
Counselor Corodino.
Yes.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Item number 2, Mayor William J. Barlow Jr. requests the Common Council approve the low bid of $378,701 submitted by Rombo Electric for the pedestrian bridge lighting project. Mr. Mayor?
Thank you. This is a CFA grant we won back in December of 2021. This was a grant we won in addition to the Brightback Park playground. We received $145,000 for this project, and then it's a 50-50 match, so we're on the hook for $145,000. This is the project that will, similar to what we did to the waterfalls, will light up the pedestrian bridge with some down lighting. That bridge, being the former railroad bridge, has some unique architecture and a nice design that'll be nice, look nice illuminated, and that's why it was a canal grant. It just adds to our beautification and our downtown revitalization efforts. These things, I think, as the waterfalls have shown, are actually a real attraction that people do travel to see and get their picture with. So I think this will really complement other improvements and investments in the area, especially given the downtown block parties and launching the fireworks from the pedestrian bridge now, which we used to do down at Breikback. So makes sense to see this project through. So like I said, $145,000 grant. We're on the hook for $145,000 through the grant agreement, which brings us to $300,000. The one and only bid we got comes in at $378,000, but after a meeting last week, we have some ways we can get that down at least $100,000 through not using a barge or a crane. So just with that change order alone, we're going to be right on budget. So I would recommend approving this and getting the project underway. We hope to have it complete by October 1st.
All right, thank you, Mayor. Any questions from the council for the mayor on this one, from the public? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Counselor Burridge, Counselor Hill.
Counselor Corodino.
Yes.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
Item number 3, Fire Chief Randall B. Griffin requests the Common Council accept a donation of $500 from National Grid's First Responder e-learning program. Chief?
Make sure the microphone works. This is an award that was given to the fire department, or is proposed to give to the fire department for our participation in e-learning for gas emergencies and preparedness. So I've been working with National Grid over the last 5 years to improve our preparedness and response capabilities here in Oswego for gas. All of our members participated in their e-learning program, so we received a plaque for that. Also, in conjunction with that, we were only one of 3 departments that were awarded $500 from Albany to Syracuse for the 100% participation.
All right, very good. Thank you, Chief. Any questions from the council, from the public? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Hill.
Counselor Corodino?
Yes.
Counselor Hill?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Burge?
Yes.
Item number 4, the Engineering Department requests that Mayor William J. Barlow Jr. be authorized to sign Amendment Number 1 with Labella Associates, DPC, to provide additional professional services for the Conway Municipal Center miscellaneous projects. I see we have our city engineer here.
Yeah, so it's not the Messina Hospital expansion that you see on the form. That's a typo. I will get that corrected, but the price is correct. As you know, we already approved doing some schematic design work on the police station, and that actually is nearing completion for the report to come up with a budget and to see what it's going to cost. But one of the things that the police chief had expressed was the difficulty of the entrance on the back and the difficulty you have of parking and getting people there. And so we had asked Labella in the process to go ahead and look at that as part of our redesign, like can we do something different there? Also to separate the entrances. You know, right now, both public and we'll call our clientele that come into the police station, both share the same door. And you know, that's not always ideal, and so we're looking at some site changes we can make to try to have a separate public entrance to pay your parking tickets versus our clientele's entrance.
All right, thank you. Any questions for the city engineer from the council, from the public? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Counselor Burge, Counselor Hill.
Counselor Corodino?
Yes,
Counselor Hill?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Burge?
Yes.
that was the last item on the agenda. Can I have a motion to adjourn? Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Burge.
Counselor Corodino?
Yes.
Counselor Hill?
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett?
Yes.
Counselor Burge?
Yes. Why, thank you, young man.